Hi class, this is a presentation about my community in North Philadelphia. North Philadelphia includes several zip codes, but we're going to focus on 19140. Gender and age. According to American Fact Finder, there are a total of 54,133 residents in the 19140 zip code. Of these, 25,301, or 47%, are male, and 28,332, or 535, are females. 15.9% of the population are children under the age of 10. 16.9% are minors aged 10 to 19. 15.1% are young adults in their 20s. 11.9% are adults in their 30s. 13.1% are in their 40s. Middle-aged adults aged 50 to 64 are the largest segment at 17.2%, and 8.8% are seniors aged 65 and older. Racial and ethnic demographics. The majority of the residents are Black African American at 57.3%. White residents make up the population of 15.1%. 1.3% of the population are Asian. American Indian and Alaskan Natives make up 1%. Native Hawaiian or Pacific Islanders are the smallest minority at 0.1%. 21.4% listed their race as other, and 3.9% identified as mixed race. Hispanic, Latino individuals of all races make up 40.1% of the community. Educational attainments. 68% of the adults in the community have a high school diploma, GED, or higher among young adults aged 18 to 24. 25% have non-received a high school diploma or GED. 36.3% have a high school diploma or GED. 34.6% have some college education without a college degree. And 4.1% have received a bachelor's degree or higher. Among adults aged 25 and older, 11.9% have less than a 9th grade education. 20% have a 9 to 12th grade education without a diploma or GED. 41% have a high school diploma or GED. 15.6% have some college with no degree. 4.6% have an associate's degree. 3.9% hold a bachelor's degree, and 21% hold a graduate or professional degree. Employment and income. Among those 16 years or older who are in the labor force, there is an unemployment rate of 25%. Among males aged 16 and older, 38.3% are employed, 13.4% are unemployed, and 48.3% are not in the labor force. Among females aged 16 and older, 37.5% are employed, 10.7% are unemployed, 51.8% are not in the labor force. 23.8% of households have an income of less than $10,000 per year. 13.2% have an income of $10,000 to $15,000 per year. 19.9% have an income of $15,000 to $25,000 a year. 14% have an income of $25,000 to $35,000 a year. 12.1% have an income of $35,000 to $50,000 a year. 9.9% have an income of $50,000 to $75,000 a year. 4.3% have an income of $75,000 to $100,000 a year. 1.5% have an income of $100,000 to $150,000 a year. 0.4% have an income of $150,000 to $200,000 a year. And 0.9% of households have an annual income of over $200,000. The median household income in 19140 is 21,272, and the mean income is 30,793. 44.7% of the individuals are living below the poverty level. Religion. The U.S. Census does not collect information about religious affiliation. However, North Philadelphia is known for having vibrant communities of Black Protestants, evangelical Christians, Catholics, and a concentration of Black Muslims. Environmental hazards. When it comes to environmental hazards, zip code 19140 scores in the 80 to 90 percentile of both Pennsylvania and this EPA region. Some of these indices include those for ozone exposure, cancer risk, lead paint, respiratory hazards, and hazardous waste proximity. Traffic proximity and volume are also high. Crime. 19140 is in the 39th District of the Philadelphia Police Department. According to the crime map on the website of the Philadelphia Inquirer, in the last month from June 11, 2017 to July 11, 2017, the area of North Philadelphia West has had 1 homicide, 2 rapes, 23 assaults, 20 burglaries, 71 thefts, and 21 auto thefts. Economic institutions. From 1850 through the 1950s, this community provided a home to influxes of blue-collar workers and their families. This includes Irish Catholic immigrants escaping famine, Polish Jewish refugees liberated at the end of World War II, Black Americans fleeing oppression, Jim Crow laws in the South, and mid-century Puerto Rican relocation. Some of the companies that had plants directly in or adjacent to this neighborhood where many of the people worked included Midvale Steel, Brown Instrument Company, Tasty Cake, and Bud Company. Historic Black churches. In 19140 area, there are over 3,000 churches listed in the Yellow Pages. The neighborhood is home to many historical Black churches, including the ever-popular Triumph Baptist Church shown here. Some historical churches, such as the Nazarene Baptist Church, which stood since 1917, have been unable to afford to maintain themselves. Nazarene Baptist Church was demolished in 2015. Cultural institutions. The Colored Girls Museum, founded by Vashti Dubose. This memoir museum recognizes the experiences, artifacts, struggles, and accomplishments of colored girls throughout historical periods of Philadelphia. Nicetown Park features beautiful murals, greenery, and metal sculptures, as well as the typical park play structures of children. Good community advantages. Thinking about the article about what makes a good community, one aspect of good community that my neighborhood fulfills is the presence and balance of both homogeneity and heterogeneity, while the community reflects the ethnic, racial, economic, and religious diversity of Philadelphia itself. It is common to see families of similar ethnic and religious affiliation living on the same block. Another way in which North Philly, Nicetown, is a good community is due to the bonds and values provided by a strong religious community, as well as our shared sense of history. Things I would improve. The area I think it does not fulfill the good community ideal is number 1, safety. The community could be more safe. as we did have a murder, 2 rapes, and multiple assaults within the last month, as well as many property crimes. I will also include under safety protection from the environment hazards such as lead paint, waste and cancer risks as determined by the EPA. Also, importantly, I would like to increase employment and educational opportunities in my community. I think this will help raise more household incomes above the poverty level and decrease income disparities.